Good morning, guys. So, getting ready to do your Spirit 5 for tomorrow, which will be today when you watch it. May the 17th. I was shuffling, so I'm using Soul's Journey for today. And I'm using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. When I was shuffling, I said the 17th of March, which is obviously St. Patrick's Day. So I don't know whether something happened on St. Patrick's Day that is gonna be connected to do with what is coming out here, okay? I'm gonna start with a channeled message. I'm just wondering, like, is there, like, there needs to be a clear out. I don't even have the crystal in my hand, but I just feel like there needs to be, my nose is getting itchy, so I don't know whether people are fighting. There doesn't need to be a clear out of friends or something. It feels like there could be a lot of stuff, yeah, going on. My fucking nose is so itchy. Has there been a fight? You fighting? I'm seeing Jeremy Kyle again. Is it like something off of fucking Jeremy Kyle? God knows. Flipping the fucking lid, I just heard. Someone's about to flip their fucking lid. Well, it ain't gonna be me. Cause that sounded like an evil laugh. It won't be me, but it's definitely gonna be someone's gonna flip the lid. So, let's get into this. For the 17th of May, just putting this into the incense. Spirit, what is the message for May 17th? It's not as bad as what you're making it out to people. You're kind of exaggerating a little bit. Oh, someone's exaggerating. It's not as bad as that. It's like someone sees just the worst. It's just painting the black one as fucking grey. Do you know what I mean? Painting a black one as we're grey. Oh, is someone's name being blackened? Yeah, someone's name has been blackened here. Oh, when we think about grey, we think about, I don't know, protection. I don't know. It feels like someone's name is being blackened, but it's not as bad as what someone's making out. Or it feels like someone could be saying something and they're completely exaggerating about the event, making it much bigger than what it is. It's not as bad as that. Somebody has that in abundance to exaggerate, to blow up things, to create drama, to spread far and wide to anyone who will listen. Somebody has great skills at this, because somebody definitely has experience in this and has done this before. It's not as bad as what it seems, so it's just not as bad as what it seems. Now that might make a little bit of sense as to why in the Soul's Journey at the end of the deck we have the Death card. Okay, so there definitely is going to be endings. That makes sense to me. You know, it's like there's definitely going to be endings. There's definitely doors being shut here permanently on people. I feel like one won't be permanent, but I feel like the rest will be permanent. Yeah, so it's quite a few number of doors are being closed here. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings, but look, before we have to begin anything, before we have to do anything, we have to tie up loose ends. I'm also seeing a rope, but there's loads of knots in it. It's like to me, when I see with something being tied, it's kind of like final. It feels final. So because I see a load of knots in it, it's like someone's done a few things to something. This is the final one. This is the final one, or the final thing. Something is over. Something is dead. There is no going back. That door is permanently shut on someone here. Obviously, we're dealing with Scorpio energy here. It feels that there has, like, because with death we have that transformation, yeah? And I feel like somebody really has gone through some, fuck, I want to say motherfucking purging. I feel like somebody has purged fucking tons. A lot in a short period of time, yeah? Somebody's done a lot in a very short period of time. They knew what needed to be done, they knew what needed to be released. It feels almost, I don't know, I want to say the word sickening. So I don't know whether something is sickening somebody, or the emotion, or the energy, or the trauma. I don't know what it is. Somebody was holding on to, maybe that was sickening. Yeah, because I feel like since release, like, and sometimes in order for us to really have a good purge on the negative energy, we sometimes we can get like, be really sick. And that's the best way of purging stuff out of the body, is to actually be sick. You know, and that's why I was thinking with some people getting some viruses and other people never getting it, it's like they got a lot of shit to purge. Do you know what I mean? That is my belief as a healer. Obviously have your own beliefs. Okay, so the first card that we have is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harbouring resentment blocks the flow of love. And it does, because being resentment, being jealous, that blocks up that heart space. Yeah? It causes bitterness, anger, resentment, then jealousy. Yeah? That's what unforgiveness in your heart space does. It leaves you disconnected, it leaves you cold. It leaves you in a very empty place, I want to say. Somebody's been in a very empty place. I know someone is seeking forgiveness. We're using different side. This was the other day, yesterday's reading. I know someone is looking for forgiveness. Somebody needs to forgive someone here, because it does block that heart space. It does stop you from being able to use your heart for how it's designed to be, to love people, to care for people, to show compassion, to be able to nurture people. Yeah, to be able to show your emotion. That's all your heart chakra stuff. To be able to connect to your emotions. It feels like someone was quite disconnected from their emotions by the trauma that they were carrying on, holding on to, should I say. Okay, the second card we have is purpose. I know what I am here to do. Fuck, that's brilliant, isn't it? Because like every day there's always something new. Could I really truly say what I'm here? I have a good inkling what my purpose, my future purpose is. That's for sure. Okay, so purpose. We all have a purpose. Every single fucking soul, whether good, bad, dark, light, we all have a purpose here. We all have a purpose. The only thing is, every single soul has a purpose. Every animal has a fucking purpose here. It's just many people don't understand. I don't find a purpose. I don't realize they have a purpose. I don't feel that like other people have a purpose and they don't, that they just don't have, and you do. Why don't you go find your purpose? Why don't you go look for your purpose? Why don't you go look and see what your strengths are and your weaknesses are, what you're good at, what you're passionate about, what do you enjoy? Don't find just doing something because you can do it and you fucking hate it. What do you enjoy? Too many people are focused about other people's lives and other people's purposes, and I think how the fucking heads up there, they ain't got a fucking clue where they're going in their life because they're too busy watching other people going places in their life. Find your purpose. We each have a purpose. I feel like someone here, by doing that, releasing that forgiveness, that bitterness, it feels like someone's kind of like more centered in themselves about who they are and where they're fucking going in life. It's like somebody's awakened to what they need to do, or what they're meant to do in this soul journey. That's what I want to say. The third card we have is imagination, and I laughed at that. I embrace and nurture the creative aspects of my mind, yeah? But like our creativity, it is really sacred. Stuff, yeah, okay, we can say the crown gets in it, but it is more sacred chakra stuff, the creativity. But when that came down, I thought down to imagination, I said, oh Jesus, somebody has a great imagination. And then I got that, I just got reminded then about, you know, why are some people able to really create things and have a great imagination and bring things together, and other people just don't have that. Do you know what I mean? I know we're all different, and a lot of that is got down to our energy. It is got to do with like what is blocking up your creativity. Why can't you go do that? You see, and that's a lot of the time where jealousy really boils down within the human, yeah? Because you see someone doing something and they sit there get jealous. Well, it's like, why don't you go sit and create something? Why are you getting jealous of other people who are sitting there creating things? And you're not like, I don't get that. So like, the only thing like that stops people is the negative energy. And that's like why, you know, like plagiarism, it's laziness of people stealing other people's intellectual property, their ideas, passing it off of themselves. That's terrible. That's terrible to watch other people actually put hard work in life, and then these fuck faces that can't fucking do nothing, that just want to come in and take from someone else and take some sort of, I don't know, I want to say crown, I want to say glory from other people. There's jealous. Why do I want to feel there's jealousy in somebody's workplace? Somebody's jealous of somebody in the workplace here. Yeah, because now I'm seeing like a big like oval. It feels to me like it's a meeting in the workplace. Yeah, because I feel like there's a few men around this table anyway. So I wonder, does somebody in your workplace steal some sort of an idea that you had to pass off for their own because it was your idea? I don't know, I've just seen that anyway, okay? You've got a great imagination. You get far in life if you have a good imagination, do you know that? Like, you really do. Who was it like? I think it was like, I don't think it was me, I think it's my sister. That was such a vivid imagination. Yeah, okay, the last card we have is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. But maybe somebody's not listening to that inner thing. Maybe somebody's not trusting. Maybe somebody is, I don't know. We all need to trust in life, in God, in our paths with really blind faith here. I feel like because trust really does boil down to that throat chakra, that truth. And it feels like somebody has a hard time trusting people from the experiences that they need to let go of. They need to forgive here. Somebody here needs to forgive. I feel like somebody really went through a life in that situation, right? But as in, do I want to live, or do I want to stay here, or do I not want to? So I don't know whether like that's an awful time. Oh God. Like, I wonder how somebody contemplated that at some point in their fucking life, yeah? Because that's what I'm feeling here. I do feel that someone kind of snapped out of it and realised, look, I fucking have a purpose. I have to try to do something with my life. I don't know. That's what it feels to me, okay? At the end of the tarot, we have King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Masculine, we have Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy, okay? So, somebody here was quite cold, quite cruel here. King of Swords can be quite cold and cruel here to somebody here, to this Queen of Wands, yeah? Aries, Leo, Sag. There has been an end of a situation here, and there's definitely trust issues. One is definitely looking for forgiveness, but it is over, is dead. I don't know, this imagination with purpose. Like, there is a sense here of, like, there's no doubts about, well, you look at the flame all around that Queen of Wands. There's the Queen of Wands here who is quite angry. She's quite angry. She don't fuck, look at the face on that. Fucking hell. Hope you can really see this. Like, she looks so disinterested, doesn't she? Yeah, she's side-eyeing you. She's side-eyeing you. Well, ours will be fucking side-eyeing me. Once, yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone's, it's not even feeling it, it's fucking there. Like, this King of fucking Swords ego is definitely after being hurt here in some way, shape or form. They're definitely going through or have gone through something by their own decisions they've made in their life. Yeah, they have definitely lost something. They're quite guarded here. It's over the decisions they make themselves, but they're quite guarded here. They've lost something here. They're definitely like pride and ego that are taking a fucking hit for sure. But it's like they're trying to prove a point. See? The pride, the fall becomes before the pride. Isn't that it? We have 8 of Wands. So like if there's not communication, there could be travel. There's definitely something, there's definitely going to be a communication, or communication. It could be online. It could be online. That's what I feel. But it's over. Dead. Deaded. It's deaded. It's deaded. Right. Let's get 2 for forgiveness. So somebody's looking for the forgiveness. So it mightn't even be any of those 2, King of Swords or Queen of Wands. It doesn't have to be. Right. 2 for forgiveness for May the 17th. Please spare. Somebody's worried about something that they said. I'm here, I don't know whether that's take that. Whatever I said, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. I just keep hearing that singing. That is take that, isn't it? I think it is. I'm hearing that. So somebody wants somebody back for good. And they're looking for forgiveness for something they've said. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing Gary Barlow there sitting on the bench playing the piano, so I just take that. Thank you, swear. Okay, 2 for forgiveness for May the 17th. 2 for forgiveness. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles for forgiveness. So this is the knockoff Emperor. This is someone who pretends to have a whole fucking lot. It's someone who's a fucking miser, someone whose energy was very blocked. This person is very blocked. They're very materialistic, very greedy, you know, just money focused, just fucking miserable. This is a miserable energy, to be fair. And it's someone who just pretends, not even a real one, but pretends to be one, but it's not a real emperor. Yeah, quite possessive and quite a jealous, materialistic, superficial energy here. So if somebody's looking for forgiveness, somebody's holding on to somebody still here. I don't know. They're holding on, I don't know, hoping somebody forgives them. Oh. We have the 2 of Cups, so someone's perfect choice in love, their healing love, their mutual love. Someone has to forgive this anyway for yourself, because it's blocking the flow of love to you. King of Swords, and so that's a decision. And look, we have the Death here as well, and we have the Death in that deck here at the end as well. So there is death here. I hope it's not death of a person. There's going to be endings here, because that is a decision. That is like a very logical decision. And we had the King of Swords at the pre-shuffle. So this is maybe it doesn't have to be. This is maybe the decision that a King of Swords has made regarding love. They want forgiveness for when they were a knockoff emperor, not a real one. When they were a wannabe, pretending, but not one. They wanted the respect and admiration of an emperor, but only giving someone page energy. It's that kind of energy. Okay, forgiveness. One more, please, spare. May 17th for forgiveness. Same cards, the 2 of fucking Cups. I just laughed, the one that flipped over. So somebody is looking for their soulmate to forgive them for being a fucking dickhead, for being a jealous, possessive, superficial wannabe. They've done something to their soulmate. They've done something to this connection. Now they're looking for forgiveness. Because you didn't want to go back in that deck now, did you? Yeah. Oh, this person's trying very fucking hard to manifest you. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing those spells or something. Because this 2 of Cups says love, You got the Magician. Yeah, manifesting you, but in what way? Yeah? In what way? So it's twisted the idea look at love, spell. Yeah. Maybe hoping that you forgive him. Doing some sort of spell that. No, right, let's get you for purpose. You are my divine purpose at your stage. You are my divine purpose. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. If I have a sore throat tomorrow, that would mean that actually I'm not saying what I just got hard, so no. Fuck off, I'm bad enough now. Right, 2 for purpose. Oh my god. We have the Hermit with strength, so we have Virgo, and we have Leo energy. For purpose. So someone probably couldn't see the purpose because their ego was so fucking big. We were talking about ego with that 4 fucking thing anyway. Do you know what I mean? If someone's had to battle something, somebody who wasn't definitely not awakened to the purpose, probably awakened to this fucking love. Maybe the love is the purpose, but it could be just part, you know, of the purpose, yeah? Somebody was quite wounded. Somebody here is not being smart, I want to say. They weren't being smart. They needed to fucking wake up. Somebody was definitely in a, I don't know, dark place, not seeing something. Wasn't much light there to see something. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate like that. If you're not that enlightened, you're going to be put into a position, a situation, and it's like fuck. It's like an experiment with lab rats. That's what I just saw. It's like I just saw a science lab. And it's like, you know the way you watch like the scientists, you'd see them doing experiments with these lab rats, they'd be dropping stuff in like that. And this is what it feels like to me. You were a lab rat. And the divine was sitting back watching you and what you were doing. Yeah? Watching you like an experiment to see what way were you going to do this, what way were you going to do that. But obviously, lab rat, it was an experiment to see what were you going to do. How are you going to treat this love? How are you going to treat this person? There was your purpose. So it feels that kind of sense where somebody who wasn't that enlightened, they clearly didn't know what the fucking purpose were. They clearly didn't have much fucking light within them. They were clearly definitely surrounded by toxicity, and that devil had the ego and the pride and everything going. They definitely didn't have much inner strength. Definitely a lot of pride and ego for sure. Definitely a lot of pride, a lot of ego, weren't enlightened. And oh my god, I'm not even joking, like the Hangman caught up because they weren't enlightened. They have got past, present, whatever. They've got some sort of karmic punishment for what they've done to someone here. They had to be caught up. They weren't enlightened. This is you stay fucking hanging, and you will stay stuck in life, suffering your karma until you wake the fuck up, till you gain that enlightenment, until you start becoming a bit fucking wise. Do you know what I mean? Did you heal yourself? Hermit is like the wounded healer. Someone was quite wounded here, quite all that shit, yeah? About the love, about their connection. And they're looking for forgiveness. That's behind that. Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. And the Ace of Swords. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so I feel enlightenment, I hope, has been gained. You would hope so. You would hope. And then you wonder, how many years does it take someone to get enlightened? Many years does it take someone to grow up, wake up, man the fuck up? Do you know? You would have hope, but so, right, 2 for imagination. And then when I'm looking at that, why do I keep getting Willy Wonka? I keep hearing it. In a world of pure imagination. Somebody has like a really fucking, I don't know what I was trying like, but it's just something about someone's imagination. in every aspect of their lives. Just have great ideas. Why do I feel like someone had a great imagination when it came to stuff that they said? That's what they were getting, what they said. Why do I feel like that? And it was purposely said for a reason. That was the imagination. Because maybe they did that to somebody who trusted them. 2 cups, yeah, I think 2 cups. Well, I'm reversing them to take it. But 2 cups is, you would think that they have trust, but maybe that's what they did. They've done something to break the trust here, and that's what they're looking for their forgiveness for. You know what went in reverse? Yeah, well, the 8 of Cups went in reverse, so yeah. Someone has come back around. Someone has come back around. Someone has listened to their intuition. Somebody realised there was love there. Somebody realised there was feelings there. Somebody's coming back. Someone who left because of their issues, because of their pride, their ego. Something is coming back around here. So if it's not a person coming back, something that somebody said with a great imagination is coming back to bite them in the fucking ass. Yeah, it's coming back to bite them in the ass. What's at the end? Yeah. Now it's all coming back on these people or person. Evidence. Look at all the opposition, oppression, fucking burden, stress to no end. Somebody had a great imagination or something, so it's come back around to someone though. It's like you can't get away with something. More for imagination, please. May the 17th, imagination. 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 May the 17th, imagination. Whoa. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a bad man here. For starters, we have a very unstable, greedy, wicked man who's not loyal, who's not faithful, very materialistic, not a stable person at all. Someone's coming back around here, someone who potentially could have done something for money because they were unstable. You see, that's the thing. One of them appears like an upright king, but they're just, somebody wasn't what they said. They had a great imagination. Maybe they said all these great things about themselves because, you know, the ego and all that. They think they impress people by this bullshit. I don't know. They obviously think they do impress people. Wouldn't impress me anyway. Probably not a fucking airhead like them. That's who they impress, or someone who's gives a fuck about money, basically. But somebody wasn't what they said they were. Somebody was fucking unstable here. King of Swords at the end, 2 kings. They're definitely very unstable energy. Someone's done something here, and I tell you, it's gonna be costly, is what I want to say. Right, let's get 2 for trust, please, for May 17th, for trust. For trust. We have the 2 of Swords, or 2 of Swords. It's the 2 of Wands. Indecision. The decision needs to be made, and this indecision. Somebody's meant to make a decision here. They're meant to, you know, make that decision, move towards your future, just a tree, relocate, move, whatever, going in a new direction. So someone's still stuck. Someone needs to trust and to make a decision here, but clearly someone is probably not trusting or making a decision. Someone's not very grounded or balanced in that energy anyway, so that's definitely not an energy you could trust. We have the Lovers, so the card of Gemini, but Lovers are the choice. The Lovers are the choice, so maybe somebody here made a choice in love. One was a soulmate and one from heaven, and one was definitely from hell. Maybe somebody made that. Maybe that's what the forgiveness is for. I don't know what's fine. Let's get one more for trust then, please, for May the 17th. Thank you. Oh fuck, look who we have. The Emperor's just after showing up, so we've gone from a wannabe emperor to a fucking emperor. You see, because the Emperor will do shit. That's Yeah, so that's just someone to be, so don't want to be. Whoever is pretending to be an emperor is definitely coming back an emperor. Definitely come back an emperor, Aries, Leo, such. Person, like, oh yeah, because I want to say this person's coming here, like they want you to trust, they want somebody to trust them, they want someone to fucking forgive them here for sure. After they've been some fucking shady fucking shit and a lot of darkness, I do feel they healed though. Well, they had no choice, they were forced. It's not like this person saw themselves and said, oh, I must heal. No, they were forced by the universe, they were forced by God. They were held up in karmic punishment until they did that. So if they were given a choice, do you want to go heal or do you want to fuck about and do what you're doing? They probably would have kept doing what they're doing, they were forced, okay? But I feel like this person's looking for someone to forgive them, they're looking for someone to trust them again. But they're being iced out. Yeah, ignored. This is hardship. They have been left out in the cold. Somebody left someone out in the cold here. Somebody's in a hard and a very cold place, but because of their actions. Because at the end of the day, something is over, something is fucking dead. Over. Over. Now let's get 2 for the death. 2 for the death, please. For May the 17th. 2 for death, please. Thank you. Being successful, fulfilled, something is over, and someone has regrets now because it's over. It's definitely deaded. They look, whatever they invested, whatever they did, it didn't work out, didn't grow, and then what they sit there regrets because something else is dead. Something is dead. It's just dead. There's no success here. Like whatever they tried to do, whatever, it just was never going to be anyway because it wasn't the right environment for whatever they were trying to do. We have the Hierophant, an Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Oh, King of Swords is there again. That King of Swords is not fucking off, is he? He's there a lot, like, he's actually there a lot. So, like, with the Chariot and Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, like, there is this... The Hierophant can just talk about, like, yeah, of course, can talk about marriage. I wouldn't really consider it a marriage card, but it does talk about, like, a commitment. It does talk about moving things to another higher level of commitment between people. The Ace of Cups is there, so I do feel if somebody is looking for that, they're looking for forgiveness, they're looking for the 2 of Cups back in their life. But it is over, it is dead. Someone has given this person the cold shoulder. Like, you know, and then I want to say, look, we got the Divine here at the end, and the Divine is the one who gives the Ace of Cups, and it's right behind it. So the Divine is definitely looks like he's signaling and giving this opportunity for somebody here. There is an opportunity for a new start, for a new beginning. I suppose in order for any sort of new beginning to happen, there has to be forgiveness. One more for that then, please, for May the 17th. One more for that. One more for that. Thank you. Oh. The 7 of Pentacles is what I can talk about with relocation. I can't because look, it ain't going here. It's unfulfilled. I'm moving. It's like you move the plant to a great environment because there's just nothing's going. Someone could be moving. There is regret. We have the 3 of Swords, but it's in reverse, so I'm fucking happy to see it in reverse anyway, because 3 of Swords is healing of the heartbreak, but it also does talk about the end. It talks about the end of separation. Yeah, death is an ending, and then the separation card here, and there is relocation. You know, you know. Yes, it talks about relocation, but talks about having serious regrets, having a lot of remorse for how something brought pain to someone, how something was over, how, like, what they did. I laughed because we had the Queen of Swords at the end, so there's definitely a separation with the Queen of Swords and energy. 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, you see, and that's exactly it. That is exactly a fucking... You see, this is the, yeah, Yeah, fucking no, yeah, oh, you're shit today, Amy, aren't you? You are, girl. Right, because look, so, like, it's like somebody's fucking worried about facing this Queen of Swords, because she's gonna fucking cut your fucking head off. Like, look, she has someone's head there in her hand, she will slice her head off, you lied to her. Somebody has lied to her. Somebody has fucked her over. And somebody's sitting in that fear fucking place, indecisive, not refusing to look at the situation, refusing to let go of their ego, refusing to get out of their headspace, in fear. Why? Because they're a liar and a cheat and a sneaky fuck. They're a player. You had the lovers there, it's a choice between two, isn't it? That's why the death of this situation, we've already had death, we had it. That's why this situation is over. That's why it's ended. That's why someone got caught in a lot of heavy karmic fucking punishment for themselves. That is what someone's looking for, forgiveness. So yeah, we'll see, will you get out of that Two of Swords? And can you actually, because like look, the Two of Swords, somebody's sitting in that place of fear, not moving, not making a decision, like a fucking freak. Behind this Queen of fucking Swords back though. Not behind her back. They're not getting out of their position to come face her. People wonder why people turn their backs to people and then end up giving them that Five of Cup energy, or not Five of Cup, sorry, Five of Cup is there. I was thinking of Five of Pentacles, leaving people out in the cold, cutting people off. That just does not happen. Normal people just don't do that sort of thing, yeah? Kind of fucking happens for a reason. People need to be looking at their behaviour anyway, okay? So I'm gonna leave it there. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. It's there for someone there anyway. Somebody's looking for forgiveness, so you when you want to forgive this person, okay? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on our social medias. Go to TikTok. Look, I'm really starting to like TikTok. If I don't fucking stop onto TikTok, I'm going to end up fat. All those fucking recipes for air fryers, like, I swear to God, I'm just like every day. I made a lovely thing today, not with an air fryer though. Oh, it was really, really nice, so yeah. I gotta stop watching the food videos. Okay guys, take care, I'll see you later.